Day 164.
164?
We were at the limit of the free part of Mount Vesuvius.
Yes.
We were supposed to be up here yesterday.
Yep.
But then we learnt that Pompei, in fact the whole country, like cultural spaces and museums are shut, which includes Pompei. So we thought, well, as we're not going to do Pompei, we'll go to Vesuvius tomorrow.
Yep. Have a whole day.
Today. Top is closed, you can't get to the caldera.
Nope.
You can come this far, which still has views.
Yeah.
Which is fine.
Apparently 1,000 metres up.
Yeah, which is something. It's cold up here. We can't get up the top, so Pompei is closed. Mount Vesuvius is closed. Hopefully the Amalfi Coast will still be open tomorrow because we're renting scooters. And let's go see the cat, I suppose.
Yeah.
Just lucky we went to Rome when we did, otherwise we wouldn't be able to do any of that.
I know.
And we just got to hope that ferries are still running next week.
It would have been a lot quieter.
Day 185.
65.
165.
165.
Thank you. Still in Pompei.
Yes.
Although last night and this morning we discovered news that the quarantine, quote quarantine, that's not a proper translation.
The lockdowns were.
The restricted travel zones that were affecting the northern regions of Italy have now been put in place across the country. The problem is that we've learned is that news sources are pretty liberal with their use of facts.
Yes.
There's no quarantine. There are travel restrictions. Saw headlines that ports and ferries have been cancelled or closed, which is not the case. The port of Venice has been closed. Yes, museums, sports events, cultural places, schools,
like
universities have been closed. Supermarkets are still open. There's a queue of people outside the pharmacy where we're parked. There's people I've never seen their car park so busy. People are going into the supermarket. The road was no less busy that we were sleeping next to.
No. We're told that there's travel restrictions on almost any means of travel within the country, and we'll find out what that means for us.
Yes. See, our plan today, we're in Pompei. We're going to catch the train to Sacramento. No, we're not. Why do I keep calling it Sacramento? Is it California? Sorrento. We're going to catch the train to Sorrento, which is just down the coast. There are reports that in cities, or people travelling by train between cities, are being stopped and basically having to justify, like, you can't travel unless you have a proper reason to.
Yes.
I mean, if they tell us we can't go to Sorrento, we probably just won't go to Sorrento. We do have another 9 days until our ferry.
Yep. I've emailed the ferry company this morning and asked them if the ferries are still running, and if they are, can we move ours as soon as possible. I'm waiting for a reply on that. We'll see what they say.
Because as it is, we're about 3 hour drive away from the Bari, the Brindisi port. So if they can move us till tomorrow, we'll just do that.
Yeah.
Go to Greece, which is currently, as of last night anyway, is at lower risk than the UK. So
that's something.
So we'll see. It's very easy to get swept up in all the sensationalism.
Yeah.
It's very difficult to find hard facts.
Yeah.
The thing is that it hasn't suddenly spread across the country and now they're doing it. It's still very much located in the northern region. This is just preventative measures.
Yeah.
And a load of people moved south from the northern regions to get out of the restricted areas.
Yeah.
So obviously they've been like, right, you're being dickheads, stop it.
Yeah.
So now this has happened. If anything, it's going to be safer for us to get on a ferry and go to Greece than it is to go back up through the north of Italy. So let's just see if we can get to Sorrento first.
Yeah.
Rent scooters, go for a drive. I suppose we'll use today as sort of a documentary as to what life's like under this new
Do I need a little mic?
nationwide quarantine. No, you've got a jacket for it though.
Yes.
There are 2 train stations in Pompei. There's this little one and there's a big one. This little one, no problem getting ticket. We even bought return tickets.
Yeah.
It all seems to be working as per. So we're going to Sorrento, which is just down the line by about 25 minutes. It's obviously the little local trains, there's 10 stops.
Yeah.
I suppose the next thing is to make sure the train gets here.
Hopefully it will.
Yeah.
I imagine it will, but it's quite dead here.
It's very dead.
Like, this train station does mainly serve Pompei, and then you've got buses and stuff that run to either Naples or Vesuvius. We are the only people here.
But the toll roads over there, that's still going.
That's still going. I think they will do, at least for today, which is my concern. Because the order only came out last night.
Yeah.
I think they aren't going to be manned, the train stations aren't going to be manned until tomorrow.
Yeah. There was some sort of official van with officially dressed blokes outside the train station.
Yeah.
With masks and gloves on. So immediately I expected, okay, this isn't happening.
Hello. I mean, I'm deaf.
Cool.
There was a bing bong.
There was a bing bong, yeah. So we'll see what happens next.
Yeah?
Yeah.
See how we go?
We made it to Sorrento.
Yeah.
And the scooter rental place is just over the road from the train station. And they're open, but they're not renting vehicles out.
No.
They're open for today, and then after today they're closed for a month. Basically, by law, they're not allowed to rent out vehicles to travel between towns. We had confirmation that our ferry is, at the moment, still going ahead.
Yeah.
Didn't answer the question about whether we can move it to a sooner, because they're every day, aren't they?
Yeah.
So we should be able to move our booking to an earlier day. We're waiting for confirmation on that. So our preliminary plan now is sort of get back to the van and then just head, where is it? Brindisi. So if they do decide to stop people travelling between towns, we're already in the town we need to be in to get on the ferry. But people are out and about. I mean, well, you're saying it's quiet.
It's dead.
Okay.
If I'm fairly honest. The last time I was here, it was towards the end of tourist season.
I can't believe, sorry, I've just seen, that guy just walked past and just spat on the floor. With all this going on. Some little ghetto gangster boy. I say that because he's got a cap on.
And he's talking into his phone like this. That's,
So, spitting on the floor. Oh.
Lovely.
He deserves it, but he won't get it.
It's mainly the tourists that are out. Or the old people lining up outside the pharmacy.
If we got stranded in Italy,
Yeah.
that fact in itself wouldn't be so bad.
No, it's Italy.
I don't know whether we could get the money back from the ferries.
We should be able to. Our travel insurance should cover that.
My travel insurance should cover that. So hopefully my travel insurance will cover
Your
my
flight
stuff.
back? It would
Because
be.
I've booked a flight back from Athens and from to Manchester and then Manchester to Athens, and I've booked a hotel in Telford, which cost me over £100. Thank you, Biff. You're going to be hearing all about this. I'm not going to stop moaning.
I came all this way.
All this
Do you
way.
know what I've been through to get to your wedding?
Broken quarantine zone to you, and all you ask is where's your present?
Okay.
Going off on one now. Of course, that's assuming that they don't decide to close the train lines before we get back on and
Yeah.
get there. Fun.
On the ferry thing.
So, we made the decision
To flee
to run away.
as quickly as we could.
We were supposed to be catching the ferry to Greece on the 18th. Today is the 10th. For a small fee, we've been able to get it changed to tomorrow.
So.
8 days is a long time.
Plus,
So-
if we wait for 8 days, there's no guarantee that by then the ferries will even be allowed to go.
They
so.
could have shut the border by then.
Yeah.
And it's not worth the risk. So we're going. And our last day in Italy, cut short.
I know.
It's been a shame.
I've
loved it. I thought Italy's been brilliant.
Yeah.
I was a bit apprehensive about it, despite
You
the
didn't enjoy it
coronavirus
at the beginning, did you?
No. But I will be back.
Yeah.
Can't believe I've been in Pompei for 3 days. I've got to see it. It's twice you've been to the denied access to the Amalfi Coast.
Yep.
So we have to come back.
But it does take like extreme things of nature for me to be denied access.
Rock
It's not
slides
like
and national plagues.
international places.
International plagues.
Yes.
Okay. So let's go visit the other coast
Yeah.
in Brindisi. Hooray.
So we've stopped for some fuel and a bit of coffee halfway to Brindisi, and Dargo fancied a little bit of a walk, so I've let Ben go out with her. Look, there's Ben, and there's Dargo.
Day 1 of quarantine.
And there they go into the sunset. Bye! Yeah. Go. And she's gone.